What's going on, everybody? Welcome
Oh,
back to another episode of F1 Talk with my
it's been a
friend
week.
Joe over here. Yes, got to figure out which side of the view you're on.
He's right
That's yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, there,
And of course,
there.
I am Sherif. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and join us with your thoughts down in the comments below. We always read every comment, and this one should be interesting.
Very interesting, actually.
Yes,
Very, very interesting.
we are seeing a report this week from the Silver Arrows website
Yep.
saying that Ferrari is set to offer Lewis Hamilton at least $40 million to jump ship from Mercedes over to the Scuderia team.
Yep.
And apparently, if you check out this highlighted section here, Ferrari is set to offer Lewis Hamilton the chance to win his dream 8th world championship in the famous red car. Mail Sport understands the Italian team are willing to break the bank to land the superstar in a $40 million deal and offer him the opportunity to eclipse Scuderia's greatest hero, Michael Schumacher, who won 5 of his 7 titles with them. Conversations over the extravagant signing are not only advancing at the highest levels in Ferrari, but company president John Elkann is already in close contact with Lewis Hamilton, the report concludes. So, what do you think about this, Joe? This is a very
crazy.
interesting rumor.
This is crazy because we do know that Hamilton does say that he will prefer to stay in Mercedes for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
And it's still a rumor, but then we talked like me and Sherif were talking about it, and we were saying that if Mercedes cannot deliver a championship winning car,
right,
with his age, like what, 38, and he's heading into his 40s, can he still be able to fight against Max in the age of 40?
Exactly.
What is your thought on this?
I think it's a fascinating, if not rumor, even if it's just a rumor, if it's just something circling out there, I agree. I think this is a really tempting proposition for Hamilton, because the reality is, given the current state and how badly Mercedes bungled the new car approach, between the 2022 season and now the 2023 season, right? It's really looking like they are not going to be able to recover the car until 2026.
And again,
and
2026
to have it even
it's a brand new regulations again.
Exactly.
Are
exactly.
they
And
going
who
to get it
knows if
run
they'll
again?
be right. Exactly. What if they screw it up again?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the reality is, as you get older, you do lose some of your edge. Regardless, it's a proven fact, from like a athletics perspective, that the younger you are, the sharper you are, the faster your response time is,
Well,
to
that's
physical
the proof.
inputs,
That's the
everything,
fact,
right? And I mean, that's why people retire at certain ages from various sports. Doesn't matter if it's basketball, soccer/football, hockey, tennis, and so on. Like, at a certain point, you just can't keep up, And I mean, the clear argument would be, look at Alonso. But the real question is, if they both had an equivalent car, do we really think Alonso could fight Max? I don't know. That's the thing, right? Like, Alonso is what, like a couple of years
40.
older than Hamilton.
Yeah. I believe he's 41 now.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Hamilton is 38.
Exactly. So if we're talking about 2026, that means that Hamilton will be Alonso's age, when he's finally maybe in a car that's competitive.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like if I was Hamilton, I would genuinely be considering this for two reasons. One, the obvious reason of him, he needs to capture his eighth while he's still viable,
While he
right?
still can. Yeah.
Right. And two, to imagine finishing your career under the illustrious, Italian,
Yeah.
auspices of,
Yeah. Yeah.
like it just would be amazing,
It would be
right? Like,
amazing. Yeah, it would be. And he actually says is his dream to some time of his career to join Ferrari
now
for
would be
winning.
that time.
Yeah.
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 Now would realistically be that time. And I mean, honestly, like, I don't foresee Mercedes solving this issue in a reasonable time frame, you
I
know?
mean, of course, we didn't see the update coming this race because the race was canceled, and then
Right.
there's so many hypes that says, "Oh, they gained a lot of performance, yada yada yada." But
But it's been like that all season
yeah,
long.
yeah,
And
and next race is Monaco, and yeah, we're not gonna see any difference
no,
just
no,
because
Monaco
it's
is not
Monaco.
the
Yeah,
exactly like
we're really
if
gonna see.
anything, we're gonna see Alonso start another DRS train.
Yeah, yeah, and we really will see the performance side of things when we hit Barcelona, and that's like
Yeah.
3 weeks later.
Yeah. Exactly.
The time is
Exactly.
not waiting. The time is not waiting. So, in my point of view, if I'm Hamilton, like obviously I'm not, but
Yeah.
if I'm in his shoes, I will probably take the deal.
Right? I'm with you. The thing that's crazy about it to me is right, like who do you get rid of from
Yeah,
Ferrari, right? Because like in my opinion, the star driver at Ferrari right now is Sainz,
yeah, he's
not Leclerc.
he is the most consistent drivers in Ferrari.
Yeah, by a
Consistent
long
top
shot.
five or top six, I don't know, but consistent on the top. And
Yeah.
Charles Leclerc is consistency crashing.
Yeah, yeah, that's really like that's where he's at. He
Yeah,
is
crashing or
the
making mistake.
consistent crasher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I hate to
So,
say, is he gonna become Latifi?
dude, he is like the front of the pack Latifi
Yeah,
on some level,
yeah,
you know. So I don't know, man. Like, who do you end up getting rid of from Ferrari? The reality is, they would probably lean towards getting rid of Signs, but I think that that's a bad call
that's
on their part.
that's the stupidest call in their part because
Yeah,
again, like what we say, science has been outperforming, and he's been the one
yeah,
who's scoring the points for the Scuderia team.
yeah, exactly. He's making better calls on pit strategy. He's been making better calls in the races. He's been doing, in my opinion, I mean, I'd have to look at the statistics to verify my opinion, but from everything that I can see, just gut feeling, observation, race after race, qualifying performance. I mean, really, Signs would be the guy that you keep in my eyes. But uh,
But
I don't know
it's all in the business on their side. Like they might have
exactly.
something, like they might have some, thinking behind why they wanted to get rid of Carlos instead of Shaw.
Yeah,
Maybe there's some, I don't know, like conspiracy.
I mean, again, you never know. It's
Yeah,
kind of like Stroll and Aston on some level, right? Like Lance Stroll is not going anywhere, even though he's really not doing anything to help the team in any
he's not going
major
anywhere.
sort of way.
As long as his
You
dad
know?
is the boss, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And there are just some times like those kind of arrangements, even if your daddy doesn't own the team, where like you will be the guy that they keep. In this particular case, though, I really do think keeping Signs would be the smarter move if you did bring Lewis Hamilton on board.
Right.
But
Right.
the TLDR of it is, if this rumor has any truth, we may see Hamilton going over to the Scuderia, because the reality is, I don't think that Mercedes is going to be able to get their shit together really before
I mean,
the race.
they screwed up big time
Oh, they did, and they
from
know
the
it.
beginning of 2022, and then
Yeah.
up to now. So we got like 2026, which is 3 years later, and I don't think they're gonna have. I don't think they can close a gap between them and Red Bull. Red Bull is
No,
probably gonna
no.
dominate the full
Exactly. And the
4
next
years or so.
team seems to be Ferrari,
Yeah.
realistically speaking. So if they can at least put Hamilton in a second place car, and he can bring the fight to Perez and
Max.
Max,
Especially
then
Max.
he at least
Especially
he at least has an opportunity to be in it for the championship.
Because
But right
we
now,
because
no
we
way.
see it. Yeah, because we see in 2021. I hate to bring it back up, but 2021 they are in the similar performing car,
Mm-hmm.
and then who is who is outperforming Max? It's Hamilton outperforming Max.
Exactly.
Consistency. So
Exactly.
that's just from the truth. We're not saying that it's fake, or we're not just guessing, but it's the truth. The stats is there,
Yeah.
and the only reason why they didn't win is because that shit show.
Yeah. But really, think about it. All season, they were battling. They
Yeah.
were battling like almost every single race. So
Yeah.
if you can at least put Hamilton into that position, then he has a shot at the championship.
Sure.
But
For sure.
there's the way I see it is like, we may have to wait till after Barcelona to see if this rumor is true or if it has any teeth. Because, like you said, there's no way that we're going to see any of the. So, as we all know, there was supposed to be a bunch of updates for Imola. Imola, unfortunately, to everybody who's in Italy, our hearts go out to you, but they got flooded, terribly bad, right? So, Monaco, like, we're not going to see any impact of the upgrades at Monaco. Like, it's just the cars have gotten too big. The
And just
passing
the nature of the circuit.
yeah, the passing opportunities aren't there,
Yeah.
Realistically speaking. And as you said, it's the nature of the circuit. So the next place we'll see it is Barcelona, and I think that's when we may find out if this rumor has any teeth, because Mercedes can talk all the crap they want, in the press, and they basically, that's all you see in the news. Oh, one day Mercedes has big upgrades. They're gonna like come and bounce back, and then the next day you hear from like George Russell, oh, I've been driving it in the simulator and don't expect much. And then the next day you hear another article from Toto Wolff, oh, we gained at least half a second. Then you see another article saying,
It's getting
oh,
old.
temper your expectations. So it's like,
it's really getting old. We just want to
it
see
is.
we just want to see the actual thing that is performing or not performing.
Exactly.
Show us the thing. Show us
Show
the car,
you.
show us the performance.
The proof is in the doing,
Yep.
realistically speaking.
Yeah, we really will see. We really will find out the truth about all this in Barcelona. First, the performance side, to see if, and the performance side, it's actually connected to Hamilton's leaving or not, and if he's gonna keep on signing the contract with Mercedes.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically how it is for for them.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right, Joe. Any final thoughts on this rumor? Do you hope it's true?
I mean, a part of me hope it's truth, but the other part of me hope is that Mercedes can really fight back and fight Max, because they lost on the Mercedes black car. I want them to revenge, but the other part of me is like, I want Hamilton to get another one of his championship.
Yeah,
So,
100%. I agree. He deserves his 8th. He absolutely does. Alrighty, guys, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Does Hamilton deserve his 8th championship? What do you think about this rumor? You know, tell us your thoughts down in the comments below, and we'll be catching you later this week for some more reaction videos, and then
and race.
Yeah, and then we'll
Monday.
be
Not
so-
Monday, on Sunday.
yeah, on Sunday we
6
got
o'clock for us.
Yeah.
In the morning.
6 in the morning for us. So
On Sunday.
we should
On
be
damn
seeing
Sunday.
you guys.